Okay, so Leatherface is the newest film in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, and this has been controversial towards Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans. Some like it, some hate it. Where do I stand? You're about to find out. A violent teen and three others kidnap a young nurse while escaping from a Texas mental institution. Pursued by a vengeful sheriff, the disturbed young man embarks on a murderous rampage that shapes him into a legendary killer known as the Leatherface. Simple, very simple. Now, I was looking forward to this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie because I am a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. I love the original, of course. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing bad about the original. Is a classic. The second one, however, is a colossal friggin' failure. A colossal freaking failure. Sorry ass excuse of a sequel. Trying to be a black comedy. That's not what Leatherface is. Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is an improvement, and it does go back to its former roots. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4 is the second worst in the freaking series, okay? Never talk about that movie again. Texas Chainsaw 2003, I really dig. I dig it. It's one of the best horror remakes out there. It's one of my favorite remakes ever made. And it is one of the better movies out there in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. The beginning, misunderstood prequel, but I definitely see the issues that it has. Texas Chainsaw 3D is another disappointing one, but I can laugh at it for how bad it is. But this one, it knows what it wants to be. It's a prequel to the original. It knew what it wanted to be. It knew what direction it wanted to take its franchise. And I have to say, this is intense. So I gotta say that I have to give this movie some respect. I have to give this movie a lot of credit. I know there are a handful of people who dislike this movie, but to me, Leatherface, I just found some really good enjoyment in here. It's definitely not a perfect movie, but I don't see I do see the problems. I feel like this movie, there were some things I really didn't like. I didn't like half of the stuff that this movie was trying to do. The movie was a little bit too bloody, and I think this movie being pushed back so many times to the point where it got to now, and people just not liking it. I think that's what also killed this movie, and it didn't do that well at the box office either. But let me just say that Leatherface is a pretty entertaining film. I enjoy it. The acting is good in here. The acting is really good in here. Stephen Dorff, Lily Taylor, the one who plays Leatherface. All the acting in here is great, for the most part. Then you got Finn Jones as the deputy. I guess this was before he did Iron Fist, which I hate. He was the best thing. He was okay in Iron Fist. He's really good in The Defenders, though, as Iron Fist. But his show was terrible. Season 2, I have no expectations for it, so I'm not going to watch it. Unless I hear some good things about it. Unless I hear it's an improvement. But the other actors are good. You got some decent kills whatsoever. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing bad about the kills. The direction in this movie is kind of odd and kind of weird. Because it's two directors instead of one. And some of the script is a little bit cookie cutter, if you know what I mean. Cookie cutter. But this is a pretty entertaining movie. And I think this movie is just misunderstood. It does have problems. I'm not gonna get too much into spoilers. I'm just gonna tell you what you need to know. The acting is good. The music is fine. Some of the performances are good. The kills are bloody. Is good old Leatherface. What he do. But the film could have been better. It could have been a lot better. Do I hate the film? No, of course. I'm just a little underwhelmed with this, but I still enjoy Leatherface. I like the movie enough to watch it. And that's why I'm going to give this movie a highly recommend it. This is another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that I can deem as watchable. And if people hates it, that's fine. But to Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans who do like it somewhat, okay. So that was my thoughts on Leatherface. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I will see you guys in another video. And if you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time.